welcome to another week. So this week, unless you've been asleep all week or had your head underneath the blankets, you'll know that this was Valentine's week. And so I thought I would address that in this video today, because Valentine's week can be a very time of mixed emotions. You can have some people who are in love and you're in that romantic phase and like loving going out and getting roses or chocolates or whatever it is, and that's really cool. And then, you can have people who are in a relationship where that romance is not quite there, where maybe the romance has died, and sometimes it can be a reminder to spice things up, or it can be a reminder that things are not spicy. And then of course you've got, a lot of people on the planet who are not in a relationship. And to me, and that was certainly me for a lot of Valentine's days over the years, that sometimes this week can be a week of actually bringing up these raw wounds, as in, am I lovable? Like what's actually going on with me? What's happening? Is there something? It can actually be a reminder of something that can actually be quite deep. Now, for some people who are not in a relationship, that's not the case at all. It's like Valentine's Day, who cares? I'm happy. And so I think the whole week can really bring up a spectrum of emotions. And sometimes it's about really just, as they say, like talking about the elephant in the room. And so I wanted to talk today briefly about the fact that regardless of when you're in a relationship or whether you're not in a relationship, the most important relationship, well, actually, you are in a relationship, even if you don't have another person in your life, because you're in a relationship with yourself. And to be honest, the most important relationship that you will ever have on any side of things is actually the relationship with yourself. Because at the end of the day, every single night, you got to sleep with that person, which is you. You wake up with that person, which is you. You brush your teeth with that person, which is you. So really, there is no escaping us, who we actually are. And sometimes, it's not unusual for people to, sometimes eat or drink or gamble or whatever, because it can be this sense of almost like running away from self. So I want to say that, if you're somebody who finds it difficult to sit down or finds it difficult to just spend time alone, then maybe it's time to actually look and think, all right, I've got to stop, running away from this person that is actually me, and spend a bit of time in introspection. Because here's the thing, I don't care who the person is on the planet. There is dark and light, good and bad in all of us. There's no such thing as, these perfect people who appear perfect on the outside. I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure at some level they've got some level of skeleton in their closet. It's just how we are. It's just how we are as humans. So sometimes it's good, and I would suggest, if you haven't done this already, spend a little bit of time by yourself, in nature ideally. Just have a bit of a check-in and think, all right, look at how is the most important relationship in the world that you're ever going to have, aka the relationship with self. And if you realize, if you can see, okay, look, it's a bit fractured, or it's a bit wounded, or it's, I'm somebody who does this negative self-talk, I call myself stupid, or I call myself fat, or I call myself silly, or whatever it is, then why not make 2023 the year of actually making that the year of change? Why not actually make 2023 the year of actually creating that relationship with self that is going to be ultimately stronger than any others? Anyway, that's my thoughts for the week. Love to get your emails, love to get your comments, and look forward to talking to you next week. Oh, by the way, getting close to the end of the beta program. So if anybody out there watching this has got stress or anxiety or has got anxious teens, send me a message, because the full-fledged program is going to be available literally in a matter of the next 2 weeks or so. So see you then. Have a really good one.